Hello friend, how are you? I hope you are doing well in your life. Friend, you can see me. I am practicing for my English speaking. So English is not a tough language. It is just a easy language. When you practice and you will think it is very easy. But people think English is very tough. Why? Because they not practice for English speaking. Friend, lot of people know grammar, tense, rule, everything they know, but the time come to speak English, they forget and they make hesitate and they lose their confidence to speak English. Why? Because they never practice for English speaking. Friend, learning and speaking is the two different things of any language. You can see I am not more knowledge about the grammar. I have basic knowledge of grammar and tense, but you can see I am speaking very well English. Why? Because I practice for English speaking. I am practicing my English speaking since for 6 months. So you can see the result in front of me, in front of you. So I will request everybody who want to learn and speak English, please speak English. If you know basic grammar and basic tense, please start immediately English speaking. If you wait for perfect time, the perfect time never comes, and your effort comes. Your effort brings perfect time. So immediately start what you want. I am going to listen. I am going to share a story myself, because friend, I want to start a content creation in the 2020-21. But that time I only think about the content creation, but did not take any effort to content creator for content creation. So you can see 5 years have been passed from the where I think only things and did not take any effort. So we are living in 2026. If I start my content creation in 2021, then I have the other position, but I did not take any effort. And that time I have a opportunity to start the content creation, because that time there was the content creation market was not overflowed and not much competitive. But today the creation market is more competitive compared to 2021. But I start my content creation in 2026. I am struggling in my content creation, because I am not getting any view and any subscription. But I did not give up my hope. I promise myself I will make video on 360 days, 360 days, even if I get 0 views. So I have, after 360 days, then I will decide where I am making mistake and why I'm not getting views and the success on the social media and the YouTube and Instagram. But before the 360 days, I will not give up. So friend, you can also promise yourself what you want to learn and what you want to earn. Because if you want to learn and earn something, then you have to focus and you have to take effort for your success. So if you want to learn English speaking, so you have to take effort to speak English. Because without the speak English, you are not going to speak English. So a lot of people know grammar, tense, everything, but when the time come to speak English, they forget what they say. They forget how speak English in front of public and the view and the in convocation. But the people who practice every day for English speaking and they speak English in front of mobile and the mirror, they will not hesitate to speak English in front of public and crowd. Why? Because they are their mind and they themselves habituated with the English speaking. So they will automatically speak English and smoothly speak English in front of public and the crowd. So there is the basic things. If you want to something, then you have to practice for that. If you want to learn and speak English, then the speaking is the more important to learn the rule and the grammar. So you can see I'm speaking. So you can see I am speaking. I know I make mistake in my grammar, tense, rule, and everything. But you can see my confidence. I am very confident to speak English. I am able to speak English, and I can express my thought in front of public, and I can communicate in English medium to other person. Friend, English is a very important language. It is not only village and the country language. It is a international language, because if you know English speaking, then you can communicate all over the world. You can learn good content, because a lot of content only available in the English, like a lot of magazine only published in English, and a lot of good books only published in English. So English is very important for the for the your content. If you are preparing for any competitive exam, and if you know English, then it is very easy for you. Like you can take example of UPSC. UPSC means Union Public Service Commission of India, and UPSC is the constitutional body of the India. Why? Because the UPSC is the responsible for the selection of the Group A officer and the IS and the officer of the India. So they are the very they are the UPSC is a very unique body. So if you are preparing for UPSC, then and if you learn and if you know English, then it will be very easy for you. Like the UPSC question published in English, Hindi, and the other regional language, the other Indian regional language. But if you know English, then you will be get benefit from the other compared to others. Why? Because if you see main question published in English, and after the publishing in English, then they translate into English, Hindi, and other regional language. And when the question translate in English to Hindi, it becomes a very complicated and lengthy. And if you know English, then you can easily read your question in English, and you can answer easily in Hindi. So it is a benefit for you. And if you are also able to speak English, then you can appear in if you, then you can appear your UPSC interview in then you can appear in UPSC interview by English medium. If you appear by English medium interview, you will be get extra mark compared to others who appear in regional or Hindi language. You can see the UPSC interview who candidate appear in English language, they get more mark compared to regional and the Hindi language. So it is not only for the UPSC, it is a very strong base for the preparation who is preparing for the competitive exam.